And that's what he has to do, and he's going to get much better at it.
Midway through the quarter, an opportunity to keep shooting free throws, but a nice steal by Castle. The 2-on-1 executed nicely. Shot clock at 7. Curry deflected away. Now 3, and then Draymond threw it away. Castle attacking. Champagny, sidestep 3, plenty of time.
Chicken McNuggets tomorrow from your locally owned and operated McDonald's with a purchase of $2 or more. Only in the McDonald's app. Be sure to download the
Great awareness there from Stephon Castle for your Methodist Healthcare assist.
And for your 99.9%.
That's right. He's playing really good basketball, playing confidently.
On both ends of the floor, not just on the offensive end, as Brown lost it. Castle against Tatum. Up and under for 2.
19. The Cavs the Cavs in the 19th round with the 238th pick took Alan Waller as Barnes lost the ball. Alan Waller out of St. Mary of the Plains College, the Cavs.
Simone Fontecchio, left wing 3, won't go through. Rebound comes down to Ron Holland. Basket cut by Simone, but the pass was behind him.
And they have veterans, right? In Paul and Barnes, but you may decide to add
another
a little bit to that.
I agree. Good
Here's
point.
Castle to Vassell. Back to Castle with a slam dunk. Raptors a little bit too loose with the basketball.
Oh, another nice pass there from Steph.
Vassell's first miss from 3 is Philadelphia turns it over again. Steph rising all the way for 2. Just tuning in, the Sixers don't have Embiid or Paul George the rest of the year. No Tyrese Maxey for the last couple of games as well.
Look for a quick hitter here, and then they're going to try to get a steal or foul.
Try to get it into Grimes. Loose ball. Picked up by the Spurs. And that's going to just about do it.
I didn't know if I was reading this right. 9 minutes. He's got 18 points.
That is correct.
He's 2 points a minute man right now.
Brown the rebound.
Well, he got his ring and he got his contract, so I'm sure he's happy.
And Castle got the ball. That no good. Almost got his own miss. Williams came down with it eventually. Ball. Wild pass out. The Rook steals it. 2-on-1. First lead since 2:51 in the first quarter. Marshall. And look at the defense. 4th overall pick. All tied up at 34. Jacob Toby alongside Sean Elliott, Dan Weiss, Nate Ryan. Here on Ken's 5. Castle rips it away. Mamu running the floor.
I want to say most of the bigs, but there aren't any bigs out there.
Castle read the play. Steph jams it.
He is special. This kid is going to be Rookie of the Year. Again, makes a steal.
Yep. Ooh, Castle goes down here and immediately clutches.
So many threats, so many ways they could beat you, so much in their bag. Watford loses it there on the baseline.
Keon Johnson lost it.
And also Jay Huffin. And Jay has been out of the rotation, but Grizzlies need some depth. And they turn it over on the first possession of the period.
There was no defender there in front. It still could be called a clear path foul. Here's Castle coming up with a steal. Green has it stolen. Castle nearly got it to go. As Houston with one of those kind of careless, precarious turnovers we saw last night. But a big first half from the Rockets.
And Dylan Brooks plays with edge, but he's not the only one on this team. And that's a really impressive thing about Houston is their athleticism and how they defend and rebound.
Under 2 minutes to go first quarter, and Castle taking cookies.
Totally different.
Schroeder, newcomer at the trade deadline. Castle stole it. 3-on-1. Vassell keeps it, got fouled.
Spurs interaction at 23 and 29, 12th in the Western Conference. Booker couldn't catch it. Castle will take it in, loses his footing, he's fouled. Swing it. Grayson Allen doesn't take the 3, lost it, turnover. Castle steps in. There's a 1.5 second difference, shot clock to game clock. Sohan came out of nowhere for the hammer. Beal has it taken away by Castle.
He's doing a great job in transition, getting cross matches, dominating the paint. Our spacing's been good.
Thank you. Give him a little George Gervin in the black jersey. Nice steal.
Castle comes up with it 2-on-1. The rub and the slam. Vassell.
Make him do something towards the rim without the ball.
Virginia native Keldon Johnson just checked in and got a steal replacing Wemby. Sohan, tough layup. George loses the handle. Showtime for Castle. Bub turns it over.
A rare turnover.
Julian.
Barnes is 5 of 5 from downtown.
That's not a good pass.
Fought to 10 points in the second quarter for the Spurs. Good high hands. They get the deflection and the run out. Nothing but white jerseys. Sohan almost got undercut by Risa.
Castle with 10 in the period. Wembanyama has not scored here in the second. And the Grizzlies, another turnover. Castle lobs it for Wembanyama.
Spurs are just 8 of 24 from downtown tonight after hitting a record 24 against Milwaukee. Franchise best last night.
Yeah, well, you have a couple guys in Hero and Castle making some nice passes. Mama attack a little where there, shows him the basketball, then moves it around. How about that steal?
Castle! Clippers have found some rhythm, but another Harden turnover. Keldon Johnson, hungry for a bucket, and he got it.
Well, Leonard were phenomenal there in the fourth. Throw Norman Powell in there. Zubac's had a terrific game overall.
Here's Castle.
It's a home game technically for the Spurs tonight. Siakam turned it over. Chris Paul.
Yeah, for sure. But he's, I think his wrist height is up near like 9+ feet.
Against normal human beings. 2-on-1, Wemby up high.
Recovery from that surgery on his right foot stress fracture. That's in traffic. It's going to be turned over by the Lakers. One of the best in the league at handling the basketball. Lob under to Victor, and he throws it down. Austin mustards off the hot dog. That was an intended behind-the-back pass for LeBron. Hit it. Stephon Castle, who LeBron said very, very nice things about.
There should be some fire, you would think, right? A lot of teams have gotten up to play the players like Wembanyama.
Yes. Look at that, see?
Yep.
They're not even looking to try to score inside. They're looking to pass it.
Nice play by Ball to take it right back.
Harden stopping, popping, and missing. There's Jones Jr., and there's Castle playing safety. Going all the way to the lane, and another roll down.
Shot clock, the game clock. We're winding down here in the third. The Nets are down by 12. Johnson, poke away. Castle, they have time. Castle is fouled with .2, and he came crashing into the stanchion.
Get something go their way. Yabusele. Another steal. And then KJ wasn't looking. Castle picks it up. And is that a Kingley?
Just wanted to triple check, and there's Castle on the steal. 10-second difference, shot clock and game clock. Pass knocked away. The Spurs get the final shot of the third. Murray. Ball deflected. Guess who? Steph Castle all the way. Been great since he's come back from his rolled ankle where he missed 7 games. Castle with the steal up to Chris Paul. The Spurs are running. Barnes, bounce pass. Champagny lays it in. He's played. He's been there.
Yeah, he's always pays dividends.
Johnson. All the way. DeRozan. And there is Steph Castle. Vassell playing a season high in minutes. Can put it in. Sohan was there, but his shot fell short. Castle rips it away. The fake and the finish from the 4th overall pick. Longest streak in the NBA this year. Castle and Champagny on the defensive end. Paul Castle underneath, and there's Sohan. Kind of a back-to-back. Castle keeps, hangs, can't hit the floater, got his own miss. Tried to kick it out. Koloko got the rebound. But then Castle fights for it. That was Green's first point of the night, that first free throw he hit. Under 2 minutes to go.
Give it to him.
Castle takes the mid-range. And then Castle comes up with a steal.
Up or anything? They don't allow me to see it. Here's a pocket pass to Kyrie. Lively trying to go back to Kyrie. Stephon Castle with a steal. Big Kid said he and LeBron, I guess they're going to play until they're 50. Chris Paul will turn 40 in May. Luka trying to sling a pass himself. That was stolen by Castle. Then there's a loose ball that's dug out by Keldon Johnson. Goaltend.
Herder puts it on the deck. Last second pass. Castle with the steal. Castle, Champagny, all the way for 2. Under 4 minutes to go, first quarter. Jacob Toby and Sean Elliott with you here on Kids Night inside the Frost Bank Center. Spurs and Jazz. Castle the steal. Castle lobbing it up. Keldon Johnson! No set minutes restriction. That was said by Mitch Johnson before the game as Castle.
Castle lays it up and in out of the break.
Well, not just vocals. You know, the Rockets coaching staff, they get on the floor and they demonstrate everything. You know,
there's a turnover, and then they're
really great in the Knicks game. Carry over there.
First player in the gym in double figures.
Man, the Rockets sloppy a couple of these possessions.
And the Rockets take on the Oklahoma City Thunder. Legit championship contenders. Errant pass by Van Vliet, stolen by Castle, and then Van Vliet almost got it back.
Bounced back big tonight in Salt Lake with 22.
Yeah, and he kind of knew he would. And I believe on purpose, his teammates have been really feeding him, force feeding him to a point.
Jazz just have to. They have to reel in the turnovers too.
Kind of trying to chip away here. Final 3 minutes of the third.
Exactly. See if you can get down to get some stops, make some shots, and get it down to single digits.
Here's Castle on the defensive end. He's trying to pass the basketball right now. Castle gets the steal. Thompson. He turns it over.
Wow, just phenomenal collapsing defense there.
Branham, Johnson.